I want to say thank you for everybody who's supporting my heart health and fitness videos. I've been getting emails and response from India, Pakistan, Canada, Australia, Great Britain, of course, the United States. And a lot of these people are telling me thank you for sharing that information because we don't hear that, where we're from. And then a bunch of the doctors, I have some doctors telling me thank you, this need to be told to their patients. I got two very good questions today, real good ones, that I want to talk about. Number one, someone said, if you have heart issues or heart damage, heart attack, heart failure, are you allowed to do ab work or core work? And the answer is yes and no. If you just have, heart issues, yes, you can do ab work and core work. But if you in my situation where I have an LVAD machine and I have a drive line going to my stomach, the answer is no. They recommend you do not want to do any, ab workout with a cable coming out your stomach. And number two, when you work out and you have an LVAD machine, when I feel myself starting to sweat, I stop and I let myself cool down, because with that drive line going in your stomach, if you sweat, it's going to start bacteria and you can get an infection. So when I feel myself, getting hot, overheated, sweating, I go turn the fan on and sit in front of the fan, and I just sit down, let my body cool, and I start up again. And the second question, someone asked me, how does it feel being on the heart transplant list? Well, before I got on the heart transplant list, I was rejected. I was weighing 145 pounds. I couldn't walk. I was so weak that they refused to put me on the heart transplant list. Once I got my weight up and they see that I wanted it, they put me on the heart transplant list. The people on the heart transplant list where I go to Oxygen are very strict. Every Monday, you got to get your blood work done. Every Monday. You got to get your blood work for the heart transplant team and the Coumadin people. You can't have any alcohol, any kind of drugs, supplements, tobacco in your system. If they find that you're using any of these products, they'll kick you off. When you are on the heart transplant list, you got to make every appointment. Missing appointments can get you kicked off. You got to watch your weight, because for some strange reason they go by that damn chart, that BMI chart, which I really, really hate. I think which is outdated. And for doctors out there, please stop using that chart, because it's bullshit. And it's hard, because what you do, you just sit all day and just wait for a phone call. That phone call may not come for 3-4 years. And a lot of people, I was one of them, for 2 years, I just sat around waiting for the phone call. I sat in my chair, wouldn't go nowhere. Every time my phone rings, you jump up, you're excited, especially if it's the hospital. You get excited and stuff like that. And but I do know some people that don't want to go on the heart transplant list. I know quite a few people. And that's their call. That's their judgment. Everybody have their own reason. Me personally, I want the heart transplant. And it's hard. It gets frustrating. It messes with you mentally. The family members go through a lot, because when you're on the LVAD, you got to clean, your dry line every day. And, and you got to get, somebody got to help you do it. You can't do it yourself. So the family also goes through it. But being on a heart transplant list it can be depressing, but I look at it as a positive. I look at it as God giving me another chance. And I want to show the people at Oxygen that I'm serious. That's why when I go there, they're tripping out how big I am, how much muscle gain I have, and my endurance, stuff like that. I want to show these people I want this real bad. But those are two great questions. Remember, get off your butt, get active, and stop feeling sorry for yourself.